Our 5 pillars are the foundation of all that our church does. It reminds us of the ways we are to be discipled. Through this, we can know, walk, relate, share, and serve God, each other, and those who have yet to know Jesus. One of the pillars is our next generation, Nexus. Our young people are always full of energy.
我们的青少年真的是活力十足。来到恩典儿童，接着疫情，我们被提醒，门徒训练必须从家庭开始。养育一个孩子，真的需要大家的共同努力。
We are so thankful to you, parents, for the collaboration between you and the church to raise the next generation.
今年我们有更多的机会聚集孩子们一起玩游戏、活动，甚至现场敬拜。我们的义工和同工非常努力地将聚会从线上移到混合的方式，再到为孩子提供的完全现场的聚会，甚至在几周前还完成了恩典儿童的假日营会。
We thank God for all our volunteers and staff who made this transition possible. We are so thankful for the immense growth we have seen in our children's ministry. Once again, parents, thank you for joining us to disciple our children.
恩典儿童确实度过了多么美好的一年。同时，别忘了在 RH 的年轻人以及青成年事工。今年我们尝试了一种接触年轻人的新方式，通过电子晋级比赛。
Wow! One of the best ways to reach our young people is to spend time with them doing what they love. You may not be able to imagine it, but it transformed this very hall we are in right now into an esports arena. What a fresh way for our young people to reach out to their friends.
确实的，教会必须与时俱进，好让每个人都能听到好消息。正如我们的主任牧师所说，任务非完成不可，但方法必须改变。
Yes, the mission remains, but the methods must change. Our vision at Grace Assembly, regardless of age, has been more people, more like Jesus. We are so excited for our next gen to try new ways of fulfilling this.
另一个新的创举是我们下一代事工的专辑，这是我们10多年来的第一张青年和青成年的专辑。从歌曲创作到视频录制和编辑，再到宣传，都是我们的年轻人完成的。
We are so proud of our young people's hard work and ownership with the Eyes to See album. We are also really encouraged by everyone's response to our homegrown songs from the next generation. Do continue to stream it on YouTube and Spotify. Digital discipleship is also something we are pivoting towards as a church. This year we got to have mid and end of year camps as COVID restrictions relaxed. It was so good to have our young people gather and have an extended time of fellowship, fun, and food.
对于我们的年轻人来说，这些都是非常宝贵的经历。我们很高兴他们能再次拥有这些机会。
Camps really give the Holy Spirit time and space to move and transform these young lives.
是的，没错。今晚我们要聆听一位 RH 青年的见证，有关这些营会如何作为信仰旅程中的属灵成牌。
Wow! I'm so excited to hear from her. Let us welcome Charlotte with a round of applause.
来，我们掌声鼓励，欢迎她。
Hello everyone, I'm Charlotte and I'm 16 this year. I'm grateful to be able to share my testimony today. So I grew up in a Christian family, but growing up, I never really had a personal relationship with God, and I eventually stopped attending church. In August 2021, my cell conducted a special cell series about boy-girl relationships, and it was a fun topic that got me attending cell again. Yeah. Towards the end of 2021, I signed up for Elevate Camp. Although I was still hesitant about it because I still didn't want to be a Christian. However, during service on the first night of camp, the pastor said, if you have been a Christian your entire life, but tonight you want to re-surrender your life to God, Please raise your hand. I raised my hand and I found myself crying to God. I'm sorry, Lord, for going astray from you. Then I saw a vision of a person surrounded by 4 walls. The person pushed down the walls and was free. Similarly, I felt that I was trapped within myself the whole time. All the feelings of resentment and negative thoughts were like walls surrounding me. Encountering God in such a real manner and finally knowing that He's actually real was my breakthrough. Just like how the person in my vision was free after pushing down the walls, I felt like I was free from my past and I became a new person. At that moment, I became a Christian because I chose to believe in our God. Even though I decided to turn to God, this does not mean that my life was free from trials. In 2022, I had several episodes of recollections of childhood trauma. Whenever there was a trigger, I would feel scared, frightened, and alone. This lasted every single day for about 2 months. At first, I was upset that this was happening to me. Sometimes, we may think that as Christians, we will not go through as much struggles. However, it is in these struggles that we will grow closer to God. He will rebuild, refine, and restore us as a child of God. And so my only comfort when these flashbacks occurred was to sing worship songs and pray to God. And I asked Him for peace and assurance. And I felt very safe and comforted in God's presence. When I was younger, I would blame others for my hurt and my resentment, and I did not rely on God at all. But after experiencing God and turning back to Him through the camp, I can hope in Him in difficult times, and I rely on Him as my fortress and my strength. I want to encourage everyone here today that God is always working in our lives, be it in the happy moments or in the difficult times. Thank you, everyone, and I hope that my testimony has encouraged you in one way or another.